Sometimes I feel like throwing on a comfort movie, one that I've seen a lot, that I know I don't need to overly judge or think about. I can just sit back and enjoy. Village of the Damned is one of those movies. Released in 1960, this super quick and fun movie is most definitely a product of its time. It's a movie that feels as if it needs to be set in the late 50s, early 60s. It has those kind of atypical, like weird, evil characters put into a typical setting. And this form has a great kind of mystery at the heart of it as well. We're introduced to this small town when all of a sudden everybody just drops down on the ground, passed out. The government turn up and realise that there seems to be an area that is just cordoned off, and if somebody goes into that area, they pass out as well. And there's lots of fun sequences of people just passing out, falling at what they're doing, and then we have the government kind of testing the boundaries of this area to see what exactly is going on, testing it to see if this is some kind of attack of some sort. When all of a sudden everybody wakes up, and then wouldn't you know it, there is several women in the town. Everybody who's of childbirth age is suddenly pregnant. People who've never had relations are pregnant. People whose husbands have been away are suddenly pregnant. And it leads to all these fun sequences of people being really upset and assuming something is wrong, not realising that yes, something is wrong, just not what they expect. When these children are born, these fair-headed children seem to be a hive mind. They all communicate silently and can read other people's thoughts. And as they're brought up, they are collective together. They are protective of each other. They can make people do strange and violent things, and they become this terrifying mass where everybody in the town is just dreadfully afraid of them. And I think it's a lot to do with the atmosphere in that situation of a small town community instantly disturbed by this strange event, and things that just get stranger as they go on. You get the wonderful appearance of the kids. You have the stoic hero at the heart of this, a professor who wants to understand but just can't get into the heart of these kids because they're not really emotional. What I really like about Village of the Damned is it's a small story set within a small village, but it has a grand reach. You have these briefings of politicians or army or people in power talking about how they aren't the only place that's been cursed by these kids. There seems to be other pockets round about the world of people that have had these, and this is the only one where they've really been allowed to grow and survive. Everywhere else has slowly been taken out, leading to hints that there is something wrong with these kids. And you see it throughout watching it, the weird, strange ability that they have. And this movie's all about that uncanny atmosphere for me. Small town British movies from that era are always kind of fun, jovial things, and this has all the typical characters that I know and love from those kind of movies, but they've inserted this real sense of terror, dread and just fear in the form of children. Some people who would normally be looked after, taken care of, who are independent, who are smarter than the adults. The fear of youth, so to speak, and their changing manners and their inability to understand the youth of today almost. Village of the Damned is a great deal of fun, something that I would highly recommend. For 77 minutes, it just zips by. There's not an ounce of fat on this. Everything leads to the next scene perfectly and adds more in building this strange and weird story. I've got a quick question for people out there that have seen Village of the Damned. I've not seen the sequel Children of the Damned. Is it something I should check out? Is it something I would like, knowing my love for this one? I'd love to know your thoughts on the movie. Let me know in the comment box, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.